Alright, what's up guys? It's Tim, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about YouTube partnerships and different networks that smaller channels can gravitate towards and just basically network and partner with in an attempt to obviously grow and build your channel, get more, viewership, and expose yourself to more of the gaming community. And so in this video I'm going to be talking about a couple, I honestly don't know how many, but a couple of networks, and just talk about their rev shares, their lock-in agreements, the requirements, and my overall verdict on whether or not you should join them. Before I start, I want to preface by saying I personally on this channel have never been partnered with any of these networks that I'm about to mention. However, on my previous channel I have been partnered with one, and yeah, I'm not going to get into all that, but I have been partnered with that channel before, and not anymore, but it was a solid term and agreement, and I'll get into that in my video. So before I start on the different networks, I want you to think about it first, and maybe drop in the comment section right away if you really want to, but think about, assuming you're a small channel looking for a partnership, think about whether or not you think you deserve one. Why do you want one? What makes you think your channel qualifies for a partnership? And what will you do differently if you're in a partnership? What are your actual goals? Are they to, gain exposure? Or is it to get more fans? Is it to make money? Is it to become famous? Is it to, I don't know, use the copyright free music that's provided in most networks? Whatever it is, I want you to really think about it. You can leave it in the comments if you want, you don't have to. And definitely consider those facts as we go forward with this video. So to start off, I want to say that this video is mostly intended for people with, let's say, between at least 100 to maybe 1,000 subscribers, and total view count between, I don't know, maybe 5 and 20,000 total views, and so, that's kind of the ballpark I'm looking for, or I'm aiming this, video targeted towards. So if you fit there, this video is for you. If not, either get there, or if you're past it, definitely look for bigger channels and bigger networks to network with and grow your brand that way. It actually just hit me that I never explained why you should network in general, so I'm actually going to talk about what a network is. Basically, a network is an MCN, a multi-channel network, and for gaming, at least I'm going to talk about gaming in this video, but you can look up different networks and different videos on explaining different types of genres on YouTube if you so choose. However, for gaming videos, MCN basically allows you to make money off of your gaming videos, because obviously you and I don't own this Black Ops 4 content you're watching. Treyarch and Activision and Call of Duty own this game. So in order to make money on this, you would need to partner with someone, and then they would obviously have the rights to deal with whoever it is that's making your game. And in doing so, this will ultimately allow you to get paid. So now that you know what a MCN is, I'm going to go into talking about my first one. And the first one on this list is Freedom. You may have heard of this. This is definitely one of the more famous networks for smaller YouTube gaming commentators, or YouTubers in general. So for the first things you want to know, the revenue share, which is the percentage you take home at the end of the day. So they take home 1%, you take home 1%. That's how this partnership network works. So their partnership agreement allows you, the content creator, to take 60%. However, it can go up to 95% over, I'm assuming, either years or just time with the network itself. There is a no lock-in clause, which means that you can leave at any time, you can join at any time, and you're not stuck signing a contract to stay for a certain amount of years. However, some of the networks that you will see on this list have that lock-in contract. Let's talk about some of the perks Freedom offers. First of all, they give you free sponsorships to different things, different games, different, free music, copyright-free music. I think there's Epidemic Sound, Audio Micro, a lot of, sound files and different types of background music that you can use to spice up your videos and make your content overall more enjoyable. Some of the requirements that Freedom requires, obviously, is 1,000 views in the last 30 days. However, some people say that there are just known requirements in general. Some people just make a fairly new YouTube channel, maybe have 20 subscribers, 10 subscribers, and they got partnered. They seem fairly lenient in accepting many applicants. My overall verdict for Freedom is that it's probably the best network for smaller YouTube channels because of the flexibility. My only concern would be that it has a very low revenue share in comparison with some of the other networks out there, and it's not the best for allowing yourself to grow, because since everyone can get on this network, it's not as special in many ways. The next network I'm actually going to talk about is Curse, or the Union for Gamers. And before you guess, yes, this is the network I used to be partnered with back on one of my older channels on YouTube. And it was actually a very nice agreement, very solid partnership. I definitely would recommend them. But before I get into that and all the reasons why, I want to say the revenue share is 90%. So meaning you take 90% of what you earn and they take 10%. There is also no lock-in contract. So this is very good, very flexible for, smaller channels looking to grow. Some of the perks that Curse offers are free music, as well as a rich analytics dashboard of your channel. So it can tell you how your top videos are performing, how to make more hit videos or, click-worthy videos out there on YouTube, which is very competitive these days. And Curse, their dashboard and analytics overall just does a very good job of bringing that information right to you. The requirements for Curse are slightly bigger, so you have to have either at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views in the last 30 days of your channel, or 8,000 views in the last 30 days in total. My overall verdict for Curse is that it's a very solid network. I highly recommend it. However, it has some slightly high requirements for a newer or smaller channel in general, and so not everyone will be able to just jump right onto Curse. The next network I want to talk about is actually going to be Fullscreen. Fullscreen has a revenue share of 60 to 70%. It kind of ranges because sometimes it's 60, sometimes it's 70 apparently. Maybe they changed it over the years. However, the lock-in is actually going to be 2 years. So you are going to be stuck with Fullscreen for a solid 2 years before you're able to switch or move networks. However, this doesn't mean that there's no perks for Fullscreen. Fullscreen offers very big sponsorships and it's very supportive with its partners. A lot of the bigger YouTubers that you might have heard of are actually partnered with Fullscreen. It's easy to collab with people and it overall is a very nice time apparently. The requirements are around 500 plus subscribers. However, they need high quality HD videos as well as just high quality entertaining videos in general. My overall verdict for Fullscreen is that it's a higher level network, probably not intended for, just your average Joe YouTuber, but someone who has aspiring dreams of making it big on YouTube. It's harder to get in as a smaller channel, but if you are a large enough channel with high quality content, I would recommend checking out Fullscreen. So leaning back towards more of the beginning side of the YouTube channels for networks to network with, I want to introduce MediaCube as a new network here. So the revenue share for MediaCube is 75% for you, and there is no lock-in. Their perks are fairly similar to everything else. You have free music, you have vidIQ Pro, you have an outro maker feature, things like that. There are no requirements apparently for MediaCube, so it's a great place for starting smaller channels. My overall verdict for MediaCube is that it's good for small channels, but it's less heard of than Freedom and other networks out there. So try if you want, but there's not as many reviews and things like that out there as it's a newer network, I think based since 2015, whereas the other ones have been since, I don't know, maybe 2011, 2012. And the last network that I'm going to be discussing in this video is once again more of a serious, big boy network for more of the serious gamers and YouTubers who are just more advanced in the game, maybe a few years in, as opposed to someone who just created their account yesterday. And this network is Maker, or RPM. Now recently I believe Maker was bought by Disney. I don't know if that changes much of whatever your opinion might be. But the revenue share is 60%, again, kind of on the low side in comparison to some of these other ones like Curse or MediaCube with 90 and 75% respectively. There is actually a 1-year lock-in with Maker, so you will be stuck with them for 1 year, but not as long as 2 years as with Fullscreen. And Machinima is one I'm not going to talk about in this video, but they actually have a 3-year lock-in. Very serious business over there. As far as perks go, your videos can be shared on the main Maker channel if they are good enough, which is great for content creators and people who struggle to get their name out there. For requirements, you should have at least 2,500 views a month, and there's probably some other ones, but I honestly couldn't find many. But I think that you have to have a certain amount of subscribers and you have to be taken a little more seriously, meaning you have to have more of a name out there for yourself already before you can sign up and join with Maker. Overall verdict is that it seems pretty decent. However, the low revenue share at 60% makes me a little cautious, along with a 1 year lock-in period. With all this being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching and staying tuned with this, fairly long video. And I did a lot of edits and I worked really hard on it. So if you could, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you, found it useful. And if you enjoy, live commentary, Black Ops 4 videos, or just regular commentaries on Black Ops 4 or in gaming in general, definitely subscribe, and I will hit you with fairly often, if not daily, videos every day. So thanks for watching, everybody, and leave a like. Don't forget, please. I worked really hard on this video, and until my next one, I'll see you later. Have a great day, guys, and peace.